Habits are routine behaviors that occur repeatedly and are most often subconscious. So there are three elements to this. First of all, they are routine. That means they occur repeatedly or frequently, and then they are subconscious. That means we do not have to think about our habits. You and I do not have to think about our habits before executing them, e.g. brushing our teeth, taking a shower, eating and stuff. Aristotle once said 95% of the things we do are the result of habit. So the big question here is, if 95% of the things we do are habitual, won't it be wise, smart, and in our best interest to build good habits? Habits that will guarantee us becoming the people we want to be. The truth is, good habits are hard to form and are easy to live with. And on the contrary, bad habits are easy to form and are hard to live with. And the good news here is, all habits can be learned and unlearned. And the way you learn a habit is simply through repetition. You unlearn a bad habit by replacing it with a good habit, and you build a good habit through repetition. So repetition is definitely the key to building long-lasting habits. There are a lot of books out there discussing the importance of habits and how building good habits can potentially change your life, with the top two books being The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg and Atomic Habits by James Clear. So from reading all these books on building habits and listening to podcasts as well, I came up with a list of 5 habits that will enable you make the most of your life. So the very first habit on this list is the habit of waking up early. Waking up early is a great habit to develop because it gives you time. Most of the things we do during the day, we do them for other people. So either we're working our job, like we're working for our boss, or we are serving our clients. If you have a business, you're serving your clients. So you're definitely always doing stuff for people. When do you get time to think? When do you get time to reflect? When do you get time to be yourself? When do you get time to refresh and reboot? Not just being in a rush, running from one task or one to-do to another. That's waking up early. Waking up 30 minutes, an hour before you have to get into your next activity, not just waking up and jumping into being busy. This could be a difficult habit to build, of course, but remember that change is hard at the start, it's messy in the middle, and it's gorgeous at the end. So if you're on the journey of trying to build these habits, remember that at the end, you're going to enjoy it eventually when you build the habit, so stick to it. There's equally some research by the University College of London which states that if you practice a new habit for 66 consecutive days, you get to a point of automaticity. So at this point, it is easier to run that habit. You don't have to think about it as much. So if you're trying to wake up early, you can do it for, on average, 66 days, then it's going to become easy. So just, stick to it. Waking up early sets you on to having a proactive day. That means you're not just reactive. You wake up on purpose for yourself to do the things that matter to you rather than just getting out of bed because you have to and then start rushing with your to-do list or activities of the day. The second habit is having a good work ethic or being very hardworking. The truth is, most successful people in this world are hard workers, no caps. They're addicted to results, they're addicted to their success, and that's the reason why they are the best at what they do, right? Because they work very hard at being it, at doing it. They show up every day, they show up consistently, and they grind. In the book Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, Gladwell popularizes the 10,000 hour rule, right? Stating that it takes 10,000 hours of intense practice to achieve mastery of complex skills and materials. For instance, playing a violin or being good at coding like Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg. And I'm sure we all have heard of the quote, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Definitely being hardworking is a habit that we have to build. We cannot be lazy if we want to achieve success, if we want to achieve our goals, or if we have to be great or the best at what we do. We have to work very, very hard, and most especially as Black people. That's the ugly reality of the world. So the third very important habit we have to develop is the habit of being active or working out regularly, right? So imagine that we want to become successful or achieve most of our goals. We need energy to work hard, which is habit number 2 we spoke about. We need energy to work hard during the day, right? So this might sound counterintuitive, but then exercises regularly increases energy level in the long run. It improves our cardiovascular health, it strengthens our muscles, and it builds up endurance. All of this combined contribute to us having more energy to perform during the day, because I think the average person is going to be thinking like, oh, I have these goals to achieve, I have to study, I have to work on my business. Why would I be wasting my energy to work out? Because working out is going to exhaust me and I'll not have energy to work on my goals. But then that's not true, because working out regularly helps boost the amount of energy we have in a day. Hence, we can perform and show up at our very best. Our fourth habit on the list, which should have probably been our very first, is the habit of goal setting. Goal setting is the master habit of success, guys. Goal setting is important because it gives you clarity. It shows you on what to focus on. Hence, increasing the probability of you creating the life and having the life you want at the end of the day. If you don't know your way about setting goals, or you do not have like a proper tool that's going to enable you set your yearly goals, your quarterly goals, your monthly goals, your weekly goals, and even down to your daily to-do, I have a great tool which I developed myself, and I've been using this tool for the past 4 years to set and achieve my goals. I'm going to put my contact links in the description of this video. If you want to know more about this product or probably get one for yourself, then you can hit me up through one of the links. Our last but not the least habit is the habit of reading. Reading is very, very, very important. So there are two reasons. I came up with two reasons why it's very important for us to read. The very first reason is that most of the greatest people, the GOATs, the greatest of all times in different disciplines, have written books either by themselves or others put together their life stories into a book. So it's very important to learn from these people, right? You can learn from their mistakes and not make the same mistakes that they made. And I think it's equally possible for you to have mentors through books. These people are called like literary mentors or mentors in absentia, in as much as they are not in their lives, but then they can still provide you inspiration, motivation, guidance, and direct your path through their own experiences. So it's very important to read books. The second reason why it's important to read is the fact that the average CEO reads 60 books a year. That is 5 books a month, right? CEOs are people who have supposed to have made it in life. These people have attained the pinnacle of success in their careers, in their disciplines, but then they are still curious on wanting to know more. So the big question I'm asking myself here is, how did they become CEOs in the first place? How did they become the masters or the best? That's by learning and this insatiable quest for knowledge. So it's very important for us to read. And this ties up to the quotes which states that readers are leaders. So we have come to the end of this video, and we have spoken about 5 very important habits that can potentially improve our life and the results we have in our life. Waking up early, having a great work ethic, being active, setting goals, and reading. And always remember to start small. Building habits take time. Start small. If you want to read, build the habit of reading 1 page a day, or read for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes. If you want to be active, build the habit of working out for 15 to 30 minutes or just going out for a walk, literally. If you want to build the habit of waking up early, try to wake up 15 minutes or 10 minutes earlier. You don't have to be dramatic or drastic about the changes you want to put in your life. Start small and be committed to getting better every day. That's how you build long-lasting habits for yourself. I hope this video inspired you to be more and to do more. Peace.